everyone, Spiderman and his good buddy Kate here today to bring you another episode of Self-Defense for Kids. Miss Kate, how are you feeling?
Great.
It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So team, this is episode 50 and we're finally going to complete where we started our smart targeting lessons all those months ago by doing the entire 100 count. Now we've learned the inside deflection on both the left and the right a few episodes ago. Now we have to learn the outside deflection. The very first thing I want to do is just kind of create a vision of where we're going with this. First and foremost, the 100 count drill, and that's really what it is, a drill, is never intended to be something that you would do in its entirety in a real-life self-defense situation. I don't think anybody is going to stand there for you to do 100 moves on them, unless they're maybe the Hulk. Miss Kate, what I'd like you to do is come on over here and without being timed and without any explanation, just show us the 100 count.
All right.
Whenever you feel ready. Awesome. Give me 5. Good job, man. Now, one of the things that we're going to be demonstrating here is what do you do with the next 25 movements as somebody is coming at you with a straight line attack. The idea is it could be a choke, a push, or a punch. Well, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to practice a block, and it's going to be known as a sweeping block, clearing the attack from our face. Miss Kate, come on over here and take a rest for just a second. So the way this works is, let's say I start with my left hand. I'm going to match it with my left foot. I'm going to step in and do that sweeping motion right across. I'm going to turn my hand, palm out, create the claw, and go for the high line of the eyes. I'm going to drop my level and cut through with our elbow strike. Then we have some moves that are a little bit brand new. We're going to do a double chop. Look at my hands. It looks like I'm holding them in a position where it's like I'm holding a giant, I don't know, sandwich. But really what I'm doing is I'm chopping and chopping. Multiple targets at the same time. I'm going to flip my positions, and these are what we call sandwiching palms. One high, one low, and we're going to practice that the opposite way. We're going to go high, we're going to go low with those sandwiching palms. A lead claw and a palm heel, they go together. Face and head are my targets. I'm going to throw a hook punch into the body, a second hook punch with the opposite hand, and then what's known as a clothesline. I'm going to use my forearm. I never want my arm to be all the way straight. There's a big risk of hyperextension. It's a very effective technique. Clothesline, we're going to imagine that they doubled over. I'm going to hammer 2 times, and then a third towards the head. We'll create the vision in a moment. A palm heel lifts someone up. Elbow, we're going to spin through. Hammer fist is going to be done in a horizontal fashion, straight across, using the blade of the hand, and then a horizontal palm strike will follow. I'm going to practice that the other way. Remember, the idea is not necessarily to do a spin attack, but it's what happens if you take something conventional, something we might favor in self-defense, like an elbow, and you miss. You really commit to it and you miss how to follow up by using your energy. I'm going to practice that horizontal hammer fist and palm. A vertical punch comes in low to the body, and then a movement that is very effective, very severe, but very effective. It's called an arc hand or a throat strike. I'm going to use the webbing between my thumb and my index finger and strike very much like how I would punch or palm heel right into this area here. Obviously, since we've spent so much time reinforcing this, we already know, but it's nice to have a reminder, this is not something you do when your brother takes your favorite toy. This is not something you do when you're angry because a kid was annoying you in school. You don't step up to him and strike him in the throat. Only in the most severe of situations where you can't use your words and you can't escape and the physical threat is upon you, and maybe, even just maybe, your life is on the line. That's when these type of movements are called into play. So it's important to hear that reminder on a regular basis. With that said, here's the vision. I'm moving to the outside with my sweeping block. Hand flips, claw would be here, elbow would be here. Double chops go to the back of the head. I'm just going to turn you on a diagonal. This is what we're looking at. I practice palm, palm, here, and here. You don't always have to be next to somebody to make these movements work. We know from earlier lessons that ear clap, and if someone's taller than you, you can bring your palm heels right into the body. We even talked about a defense from a bear hug where we would grab the skin and twist. Very similar. After we go here, here, high, and low, we're practicing the claw from just a different plane. Palm heels done at the same time. Hook, hook, now on this clothesline, double over. Bob can't do this, she can. So we're looking at this as a follow-up for our hammer fists. On Bob, we have to make a slight adjustment. And then I can hammer again low, back of the head. I can come under with my palm heel. Come on, back up. And then of course, the elbows, should I swing and maybe just pull back a little bit? I miss, I can swing through and swing through so that I have this fluid follow-up. It's like when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. As opposed to missing and disengaging or freezing with your back to someone and going, oh geez, I missed. It's important to train those natural, fluid follow-up movements. Miss Kate, thank you for letting me smack at you there. So what I want you to do, kiddo, is take your right hand, sweeping block against Bob. Claw for his eye, come through with your elbow. Show the double chops, alternating palms, and again, squish his brain, squish his guts, wipe his mouth. Now she goes hook, hook, clothesline. Bobby boy won't double over. So how do we make an adjustment? Well, right here where his trapezius is, we're gonna go hammer, hammer. So Miss Kate makes that slight adjustment. Go ahead and hammer him up there. She takes her left hand and strikes towards his jaw and palm heel right under. She's going to adjust her feet to carry through with her elbow and hit, hit. Same thing on the other side. Into his body with a vertical punch and then the arc hand. When she does the arc hand on Bob, he's like a linebacker up here, really thick. So I always advise her to try to go in towards the chest and collarbone area just so she doesn't sprain or damage her thumb. Now, in real life, you could always hit somebody right in the chest instead of the throat. That's a less severe way to defend yourself. There, as opposed to there. Again, these are good things to point out. I think if you hit somebody in the chest, it's going to cause a great stun. But definitely, if you hit someone in the throat, aside from the stun, you might cause a great deal of damage. Some that might just be life-changing, right? So again, only in the severest of situations. A kidnapping scenario might you do something like this. Okay, Miss Kate, again, just the new part of our 100 count. Sweeping block, into the claw, elbow, double chops. She flips the palms once, twice, squishes his brain, squishes his guts, wipes his mouth. Left hook, right hook, clothesline. Hammer, hammer, his jaw, his chin. Elbow, she misses. Hammer palm, elbow, she simulates missing. Hammer palm, hits him low, and then right into the neck. Good job, man. Okay, let's do it also on the other side. So, sweeping block with the left, claw, right elbow, double chops. Flip him, head, body, wipe his mouth. Hook, hook, clothesline. Hammer, hammer, drop it, pop it. Swing through and spin, swing through and spin, hit him low, and into the throat. Nicely done. Who trained you? Was it Spiderman?
Yeah.
Cool, come here. So now everybody, Kate's gonna do the entire thing. We're gonna go through it kind of slow for you so that you can see all the movements, and then we'll have her go ahead and tear through it as quick as she can control, and we'll time her, and we'll make a game of it. We'll say that you have to finish 100 moves in 60 seconds or less. Okay, so go ahead and take it from the start. We're gonna move in with a double block, chop, palm, shovel, claw, hammer, palm, back fist, sandwich, hit him low, hop, high, low, ears, eyes, headbutt, pulls them down. 1 knee and 2. Elbow, maybe we missed. Double chops is our first training follow-up. Hits them low, and now, right here, wait a second, get back over here. That's exactly right, by the way. Right here is where we now insert this new lesson. Watch her feet. She's gonna make an adjustment off the lead leg, move in with her left foot and hand, and here's the sweep. Claw, elbow, chop, flip it, high, low, wipe his mouth. Hook, hook, clothesline, hammer, hammer, the jaw, the chin, elbow and spin. Elbow and spin. Hit him low, hit him in the neck, now freeze. Now, we do everything again. This is 50 movements, okay? 25 defended against the inside. So she moves in, double forearm block, chop, palm, shovel, claw, hammer, palm, hammer, elbow, hit him low, hit him high, hit him high, hit him low. Attack his senses, his hearing, his vision, his breathing. Take any wind that's in him out of him. Elbow, oh, you missed. Follow up, and follow up. Hit him with a vertical. Freeze. Last part. She's going to adjust her front foot, move to the outside, sweep, claw, elbow, shot. Switch, switch, high, low, wipe his mouth. Hook, hook, clothesline, hammer, hammer, drop it, pop it, crack it, spin it. Other way. Hit him low, hit him high. Woo! Good job. Give me 5. Okay, I'm ready. Hey, 25. Hey, you weren't kidding. Good job, man. Now, team, the big thing to remember is that when you go to practice something like this, you want to give yourself some kind of a way to make it fun. And the reason I say that is because this could be a little bit challenging, get through 100 movements, right? And some people will get really into it when they start, but then as it starts to get more and more difficult to maybe remember and proceed through to become better, they might become a little bit disinterested. And you don't want that to be the case with you. You want to really embrace this drill because it has so many benefits. So a timer, and maybe getting mom and dad to time you periodically, is a great way for you to not only set reasonable short-term goals for yourself and watch yourself improve with your ability to do it, because if you start out at like 60 seconds as a goal to be under, and maybe you're a minute 10, now you got 10 seconds you want to shave off of that at a minimum. All of a sudden you come in at 55 seconds and you're like, yo, I'm 15 seconds faster than I was. And if the technique is still sound, you're definitely getting better. We have a message of the week for you this week. Come on over here if you would, my friend. The message of the week is a Japanese word, and it goes like this: Kaizen. Kaizen means continuous improvement. There's a motto that I had shared with you in a previous lesson, and it was, when you stop trying to become better, you quit being good. I think the idea is to also uphold a different message. Don't be somebody who is ever unhappy with yourself if you're giving a sincere effort. That's not what we're talking about here. We want you to be happy, just not satisfied. Effort is key. Sometimes we have a sincere effort, we try so hard, we do everything quote unquote right, but despite our best effort, we may not reach our goal just yet. It's okay to be disappointed. I just don't want you to be disillusioned. I want you to know that there's a lesson in that, and I want you to know that the universe isn't out to get you. This happens to everybody of all walks of life, no matter what their ability, what their privilege, or what their life experience is. We all have our defeats, our setbacks, and yes, our failures. But you never lose unless you lose the lesson that goes along with that setback. And that's what Kaizen is all about. See, it's a unique phrasing. It's a little bit easier to remember when something's unique. So you remember Kaizen means to keep on trying to become the best next version of yourself. I want to thank you so much for watching. Miss Kate, I want to thank you so much for helping. Love working with you, kiddo. And we'll see you in the next lesson.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel. You can also like our gym on Facebook at Pecораro's Fitness and Kickboxing. Visit our gym online at rpdojo.com, and for our instructional DVDs, visit adamlanddvd.com. You can also check out these other Spider-Man videos.